Jaw-dropping architecture, a vibrant nightlife, and the fresh air of Lake Michigan and surrounding nature. How perfect! Why would anyone want to ditch a place like this and relocate their multinational company for a place that feels sticky and humid with vacationers surrounding you just about all year round? What about that famous deep dish pizza we oh so love about Chicago? Who could ever give that up? But what if it spells danger? Well, then you gotta watch your steps and you may reconsider relocating, right? Or would you consider upgrading your security and stay? Let us tell you, though, that Ken basically has all the coin in the world to afford whatever it is he needs, and some. Hey guys, welcome back to Grand Luxury. In today's video, we will go through the reasons why Ken Griffin is ditching Chicago for Miami. Curious yet? Before we pack our bags and relocate from one state to the other, we must ask you, have you ever relocated to Florida? Would you choose to live there, or would you rather upgrade your security if you were in danger? Let us know in the comments below. First thing first, though, we must do some mandatory housekeeping. Please hit the thumbs up, tickle the bell notification to all, and tap that subscribe button if you have not already become part of our family. We want you along for the long haul, as in the future, we'll spoil those that have decided to tag along from the beginning. Done? Then let's get moving. Hit that intro. Firstly, for those who don't know who Ken Griffin is and what the Citadel is, we will give you a small summary. Kenneth Cordele Griffin is a hedge fund manager, entrepreneur, investor, philanthropist, and art collector from the United States. He is also the founder, CEO, co-chief investment officer, and 80% owner of Citadel LLC, a multinational hedge fund. Ken also controls Citadel Securities, the country's largest market maker. He is a smart entrepreneur who is on top of his game. Very smart, it seems, but also known as America's most hated man, but that we'll get into later. So now, the richest Illinoisan has finally decided to take his family, his billions of dollars, and his companies to leave Chicago for Miami. You might be wondering why? He's long suggested that he would consider relocating the company, citing rising dissatisfaction with crime and political leadership in Illinois. The Citadel's founder has been an outspoken supporter of public safety measures, labeling some of the violence senseless, as he made a $25 million contribution to help finance the University of Chicago Crime Lab's new policing and public safety training program. As of late, Kenny has stated that a lack of leadership has resulted in the degradation of Detroit structures, which he compared to the collapse of infrastructure in war-torn Ukraine. Wow, what an insult that is, huh? He claims that Illinois is currently experiencing the same unstable governing situation. He's blaming the politics, but forgetting that he is a part of it. Griffin told Bloomberg he is involved in politics because he has seen what happens when you have poor political leaders. But does it seem like he's taking the ball away and running away since he can't get his way? A Citadel evacuation would be just another big loss for Chicago after Boeing Company has expressed its plan to relocate its headquarters to Arlington, Virginia as well. Not good at all for a city. According to data on the Chicago Police Department's website, shooting occurrences increased 9% in 2021, while theft surged 21% and motor vehicle theft increased 7%. While gunshots have decreased so far this year, carjackings and thefts have skyrocketed. "My patience is wearing thin," Griffin said, citing an incident he witnessed outside his office. So the logic is there. However, the speculations are Griffin is moving to Florida because Miami has no state income tax, and like so many rich people, Griffin would rather pinch every penny he possibly can as hard as he can. That, and maybe, just maybe, Florida has the one-up of having warmer weather all year round. Now, what do you think? What is the true reason Ken wants to leave? Anyways, make sure to tickle that like button and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a single video we make. Now on with it. We suspect this is really about a sweetest tax deal. Now, before you come at us, let us explain. Compared to other hazards, the chances of getting killed are quite low in Chicago and Miami, despite the fact that both have far higher murder rates than other developed countries. For Chicago, it is around 0.002% every year. Any number is too high, but is this a reason to switch from one state to the other? No, seems a little far-fetched to us. The average murder risk each year is comparable to traveling in a helicopter for a little more than 2 hours. The chance of getting murdered, especially as a filthy rich older white guy, is unquestionably much lower than a single helicopter hour. So do you still think Ken is BSing things and it's really not all about the crime? Griffin is also a numbers guy. He's presumably aware that his helicopter trips are hundreds of times riskier than the risk of getting killed in either Chicago or Miami. Ken would know all this as he works with numbers all day. He knows the risks. He also knows and understands how taxes work and how they affect your wealth. Now, the true reason for the move then is? Also, why is Griffin so afraid of getting murdered in Chicago? Do we not consider that the murder rate of Florida is also quite high? Both Florida and Chicago come under the 15 cities with the highest murder rate. So again, the reason for the move then is? And when we are talking about crime, we cannot shut our eyes to Citadel's past history, because it's the same Citadel that was fined $800,000 for trading irregularities in 2014, or the one fined $22 million by the SEC in 2017 for deceiving clients about asset pricing. Or was it the $3.5 million penalty issued by the SEC in 2018? Or the one that has been fined and censured by FINRA for trading irregularities, failure to act honestly in transactions and client disclosures, and other signs of lawlessness? We know how Kenny behaved with AMC stock. We also know what most likely happened with Terra Luna. It's difficult to accept anything Mr. Griffin says, given his organization's past record. Seems like the pot calling the kettle black to us. Griffin has hailed Miami as a developing metropolis that represents the American ideal and stated that Citadel Securities, Griffin's market-making business, will relocate over a multi-year period. He also stated, "It's becoming increasingly difficult to have Michigan as our worldwide headquarters in a place with so much violence. On a good day, Chicago is like Afghanistan." Sure, Kenny, okay then. A little bit dramatic, wouldn't you say? He should actually make a trip to Afghanistan and see for himself the difference. If you look into his past, Kenny has always been living life on the more privileged side of things. However, with this logic, he should have left New York first. Is he still looking for a tax cut, or did he not get one? Maybe the Taliban could cut him a good deal in Kabul, but we digress. Also, according to Griffin, Citadel has not been in Chicago as much as we were in 2013, he says, because New York has been the hedge fund's center of gravity. The fund employs over 1,000 employees in Chicago and is headquartered in a skyscraper in the center of the Loop's central business area. Griffin also worried that when they read the headlines, it has become more difficult to recruit workers to Chicago. Griffin also stated that many Chicago-based employees have requested to transfer to Miami, New York, and our other locations across the world. Wait till the recession picks up momentum and Miami comes apart like it always does. It's no coincidence that Miami coin was hyped and then plummeted. Some things are just as you would anticipate. So this happened in the month of May, and what is the current situation? Griffin's family has moved to Florida and Citadel is relocating there, but what about the office? Where is it going to be? Well, it's just no ordinary office, it is a Palm Beach office. The office will be located in an old Neiman Marcus department store in sunny Palm Beach. I guess it is a nice location, being able to mingle with the richest of the rich. According to people familiar with the plans, the Worth Avenue office will service employees who live in and around Palm Beach. The hamlet is around 70 miles north of Miami, where Griffin will work at Citadel's new headquarters. Griffin, who has a personal wealth of $28.9 billion, is no stranger to Palm Beach. Not an issue when he has money to burn. Over the last decade, the billionaire has spent at least $350 million acquiring property in this beautiful part of the world, creating its largest residential parcel. I guess he picked a good neighborhood, as it is one of the wealthiest and has relatively lower crime. According to one source, the Palm Beach building will contain a restaurant and retail space on the first floor, with Citadel offices above. The site is on the ocean block of Worth Avenue, across the street from Saks Fifth Avenue and a Starbucks. Neiman Marcus relocated into the freshly constructed facility in 2000 and closed in 2020. How on earth is anyone supposed to do any hard work when you live in such a nice spot? Having been there ourselves, we'd probably spend most of the time sipping on coffee and taking in the nice beachside views. So guys, let us call it a day. What do you guys think about all this? Why do you guys think he is picking this particular location? Let us know in the comments below. But before that, don't forget to smash that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, because we will keep entertaining you with our fancy videos released 3 times per week. Please browse some of our other great content, and we'll see you soon in the next video. Bye for now, guys.